United States Army Training Center in Fort Jackson for the graduation of companies Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta from the 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, 165th Infantry Brigade. Please stand for the invocation given by Major Borshoff.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we pause this morning to give you thanks for this time that we have to honor and graduate those who have worked so hard for this day. We ask your blessing upon the women and men of this 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment Basic Combat Training Cycle 2102 graduating class. Thank you for the new insights and knowledge they have gained and for their commitment to lead the way in the cause of freedom. We thank you for the dedicated drill sergeants, teachers, and mentors who have had the opportunity to instruct and share with them over the past several weeks. Bless them with health of mind and body so that they may continue to assist these young soldiers in their training. We ask that you grant each graduate the guidance and wisdom necessary to apply themselves to the challenges that lie ahead. May they rise to every occasion and lead with professionalism and honor as they begin their journey. Now, in one of the oldest blessings found in the Bible, in its original Hebrew language, I ask God's blessing upon all of you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and protect you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May the light of God's face shine upon you, and may God be good to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may God grant you peace. I pray this in your name. Amen.
Please be seated. The purpose of today's ceremony is to recognize the commitment of the men and women you see standing in formation before you today, who have chosen to serve their country as soldiers. This review is the last official formation of the training cycle. Not everyone successfully completes this difficult period of training, but those in formation today represent disciplined, motivated, physically fit soldiers who exemplify the Army's 7 core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. They are emboldened with the warrior ethos and display the tenets of putting the mission first, never accepting defeat, never quitting, and never leaving behind a fallen comrade. This is an important day, and these soldiers can take great pride in their accomplishments. To the parents, families, and friends of these soldiers, Fort Jackson extends a very warm and sincere welcome. We are justifiably proud of them and are equally honored that they have chosen to join our ranks. Please direct your attention to the left of the formation. The units marching today from your left to right are the 282nd Army Band under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer 4, George T. Bauer, graduating soldiers from companies Alpha, Bravo, the Battalion Color Guard, and graduating soldiers from companies Charlie and Delta. Identified by their distinctive headgear are the drill sergeants. These dedicated non-commissioned officers form the backbone of the Army's training center system, selected based on professional competence, leadership ability, and years of service. These men and women undergo intensive training to earn the right to wear their distinctive hat and insignia. With the drill sergeant hat goes the important responsibility of molding civilian men and women into soldiers. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Captain Monrique Brooks, who serves as the executive officer for the 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment. He and the battalion staff are positioned on the field.
Sound, attention!
The reviewing officer for today's graduation is the commander of the 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick D. Collins. On his left is Command Sergeant Major Joshua P. Morgan, the senior non-commissioned officer, master trainer, and principal advisor to the commander.
Sound, present arms. Sir, the battalion is formed. Hardcore. No slack. Sound, order on.
The commander of troops will now bring forth the colors and persons to be honored.
Colors of persons to be honored. Center. More.
Competence and commitment are the hallmarks of professionalism. The soldiers and drill sergeants coming forward will be recognized for their excellence in training and duty performance and serve as examples to all.
Mark time. Mark. Captain. Halt. Sir, the colors of persons to be honored are present. Present the command.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. It is appropriate for soldiers in uniform and all armed force veterans to salute the American flag. We ask our civilian guests to please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart as our national anthem is played.
Down. Present arms. Detachment. Preset. Arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Detachment. Order. Arms. Down. Order on. And parade. Rest. Awarding. Post.
Lieutenant Colonel Collins and Command Sergeant Major Morgan will now present the awards. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Alpha Company is Drill Sergeant Zachary Ross. The soldier leader of the cycle for Alpha Company is Specialist Lexi Wren. The soldier of the cycle for Alpha Company is Private Tegan Rican. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Bravo Company is Drill Sergeant Melissa Cox. The soldier leader of the cycle for Bravo Company is Specialist Jacob Andrushak. The soldier of the cycle for Bravo Company is PFC Brett Harrington. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Charlie Company is Drill Sergeant Brian Collins. The soldier leader of the cycle for Charlie Company is Specialist Bethany Dewey. The soldier of the cycle for Charlie Company is PB2 Gage Reed. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Delta Company is Drill Sergeant Christian LeBron. The soldier leader of the cycle for Delta Company is Private Iran Tatum. The soldier of the cycle for Delta Company is PV2 Isaac Badawi. The outstanding support form member of excellence of the cycle is Ms. Jamie Straub. The outstanding civilian cadre member of the cycle is Ms. Egypt Bay. The outstanding SFRG/volunteer of the cycle is First Lieutenant Richard Piper. The outstanding cadre member of the cycle is Sergeant Stephanie Parada. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick D. Collins.
Let's give a round of applause to all the awardees one more time. All right, good morning. For all the hardcore teammates, families, and friends that are joining us, I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us here today. We just recently started doing in-person graduations again here on Fort Jackson, and I'd like to thank you all for supporting your soldier in person. For those who could not make it and are joining us virtually, rest assured there will be opportunities in the near future for you to see what a remarkable soldier your loved one has become. In the meantime, a note or a voice on the phone still means the world to your soldier. And I'd like to personally thank all those joining us virtually for supporting them and your new Army family. All right, in the Army, we look at every event as a training opportunity, and today is no different. So we're gonna do a little training to start off the morning. Army units have mottos, and here at Fort Jackson, our motto is victory starts here. So the way that we do this is every time you guys hear me say victory, you sound off with starts here. Everybody got it? All right, let's practice it. Victory. Victory. All right, that was pretty good. I think you guys can do better. I'll just tell you, right from the start, there's going to be a couple pop quizzes throughout my speech, so you guys got to pay attention to the things that I'm saying. But I'd like to recognize our Deputy Commanding Officer, Colonel Larson, Mrs. Larson, the Post Command Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major Tavernier, Mrs. Tavernier, Colonel Flesh, Command Sergeant Major Guadarrama, and the 282nd Army Band, thank you for being here and for all you do on Fort Jackson, where victory. You guys passed the first pop quiz. Let's see how things go. Today is a great Army Day, and for many of us serving in the military is a family tradition. Would all the Gold Star families, soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, both past and present, please rise so that we may recognize you for your service to our country. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, thank you. Please be seated. Basic combat training has been conducted right here on Fort Jackson since 1918. And for over 100 years, it's been a rite of passage and transformation that millions of patriots have endured. Across the 10 weeks of basic combat training, every trainee learns the fundamentals of what they need to become a U.S. Army soldier. They learn a lot of tangible skills. They learn how to shoot, move, communicate, and survive in all kinds of environments. They learn how to read a map, how to navigate across varying terrain with a compass. They learn medical skills, how to save a life, stop bleeding, treat shock, and clear an airway. They learn how to maneuver with their buddy to close with and destroy the enemy, throw a hand grenade, and conduct battle drills to accomplish their mission. But they also learn a lot of intangible skills. They learn how to interact with people of all different cultures, religions, colors, and creeds. They learn discipline, to always do the right thing no matter what, and to follow your words with action, and to always complete the task no matter how long it takes or how difficult it may be. They learn how to push themselves, that you can always do a little bit more or go a little bit further. And of course, they learn how to be part of a team, the Army team, rooted in our 7 core values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Most importantly, they learn that they can overcome whatever obstacle is put in front of them. They develop confidence and have now embodied the spirit of the American soldier. There are 751 soldiers on this field that represent every corner of our great country and nearly every continent of the world. The diversity of the force before you is what makes the U.S. Army the greatest fighting force in the world. All of them joined for different reasons, but they now row together as one team, the Army team. Now today is about reunion, and with reunion comes stories, and trust me, you're going to hear a lot of big ones. I'm just telling you right now, don't believe all of them. You might hear that the rappel tower is 200 feet high, or that the MBC chamber is full of nerve agents. You may hear that the drill sergeants are so mean, a kitten dies every time they smile. That one may be true, but the bottom line is we tend to embellish in the Army, so just be prepared. One thing I won't embellish, though, is how our drill sergeants represent the true spirit and commitment of the U.S. Army soldier. These men and women have spent the last 10 weeks forging the future of our country. They work 16-hour days, 6 or 7 days a week. They sacrifice time with their families, put their personal ambitions on hold, all to develop, train, teach, and mentor the great volunteers that we receive on Fort Jackson. This truly remarkable dedication and commitment represents the very best of our organization. So don't be surprised if your soldier wants to be a drill sergeant in the future. The lasting impression they leave will stick with your soldier for life. In the Soldier's Creed, we say, I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit, and I will never leave a fallen comrade. Ladies and gentlemen, the soldiers in front of you and on your screens embody those words, and they have committed themselves to supporting and defending the Constitution of the United States of America. To the soldiers of 439 Infantry, let me leave you with a final thought as you start your new journey. A soldier's life is never easy. You have made it into our profession of arms, but the hard part is earning that beret and patch every day you now wear. Continue to challenge yourself. Make your unit and yourself better every day. It's you that will carry this nation forward, and your drill sergeants will be watching. Good luck, hardcore, strike strong, and victory!
confident, and competent. As a soldier, you are totally committed to the warrior ethos, grounded in Army values, and determined to destroy enemies of the United States of America and her allies. The United States Army Soldiers Creed embodies this commitment. The uniform you wear at this moment is more than an outward display of your vocational choice. Your uniform is a symbol of a nation and an unspoken assurance to all who see you that you are a willing and able protector of the freedoms fought so arduously for, by all who have gone before and those who will bravely come after. You have become what you set out to be, a soldier in the United States Army. The Soldier's Creed is your declaration of your unshakable commitment to the ideas this nation was founded upon and will continue to guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Specialist Iran Tatum from Delta Company leads the soldiers standing before you through the reciting of the Soldier's Creed.
The Soldier's Creed!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Pass and review! Pass and review!
In consideration of those around you, we ask that you please remain seated and in the bleachers until all soldiers have passed the reviewing stand and the conclusion of the ceremony is announced. As you are approached by the American flag, it is appropriate to rise and remain standing until it has passed to your right. Once the ceremony has concluded, family members of the awardees may meet their soldiers under the canopy located to the left of the bleachers. All other family members and friends, please meet your soldier to the far right of the bleachers at the end of the parade field. Passing the reviewing stand is the Commander of Troops, Captain Manrique Brooks, and the battalion staff. The 282nd Army Band is under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer 4, George T. Bauer. The drum major is Staff Sergeant David Love. Company Alpha is commanded by Captain J. Banks. First platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Justin McGarvey. Second platoon is led by First Lieutenant Joshua Artley. Third platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Christopher Melicon. Fourth platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Bradley Deans. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant, First Sergeant Camilo Lara. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are approached by the American flag, it is appropriate to rise and remain standing until it has passed to your right. Company Bravo is commanded by Captain Ernest Whitaker. First platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Timothy Kay. Second platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Adonis Oldenburg. Third platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Kevin Ledbetter. Fourth platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Tamia Thigpen. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant, Staff Sergeant Brandon Austin. Company Charlie is commanded by Captain Philip Turner. First platoon is led by First Lieutenant Renee Rosengard. Second platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Alberto Lugo. Third platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Evan Haney. Fourth platoon is led by First Lieutenant Daniel Arvine and trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Cinnamon Tua. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant, First Sergeant Sheldon Bakui. Company Delta is commanded by Captain Juan Colon. First platoon is led by Captain Ricky Romaro and trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Manuel Flores. Second platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Michael Parks. Third platoon is led by First Lieutenant Wilson Lee. Fourth platoon is trained by Senior Drill Sergeant Tiffany Torres. And Drill Sergeant Kevin Cox. In the rear of the formation is the First Sergeant, First Sergeant Dustin Pugh. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Army song and please remain in the bleachers until the conclusion of the ceremony is announced. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Family members of awardees, please meet your soldier under the canopy to the left of the bleachers. All other family members and friends, please meet your soldier to the far right of the bleachers at the end of the parade field. We ask that you please remember to take all trash and personal items with you when you exit. Please enjoy the rest of your day and have a safe journey home. Victory starts here.